Hello everyone, this video is about my brief 1 to brief 4 work. Brief 1 is a word. It talks about the river Ganges, because I have never been to the Ganges and never been to the India. Therefore, I want to know that the river Ganges, I just can go the research from books, internet, and some travelers record the video. India has a lot of religious culture. From this video, we can know live in the river Ganges people, them have very respect for faith. The Ganges as a life for them. But for this, the environment problem of it are more important for me. The water pollution in the Ganges is also a problem in the world. People always washing body and washing clothes in the river. And more seriously, the people burn the body and put into the river. So the pollution of the Ganges is related to them's living habit. Even though people also don't treat pollution, some people even drink water from river Ganges. So that's a question for me thinking, people why not to improve the environment of the Ganges? And why it is so hard to improve the environmental problem of the Ganges? I researched the internet for reason. Indians believe that when a people dies, he should return to river Ganges. And Indians think if the pregnant woman's children, sick people dead, and some people of the unnatural death, they must be thrown into the river. Because Indians respect religions, so they don't need to cancel these religious activities. So I think, want to improve the environment of the Ganges, the government can divide the Ganges into functional areas. I researched the Ganges route and the distribution of pollution Ganges, and I'm going to mark them. We can see that most the dead body and dead animals is in the middle of the river. The government should move this part to the downstream. And the animals' excrement can introduction of paddy fields. If the people divided of pollutions and good use of waste materials, the environment of the Ganges will improve better. In generally, I hope to see the most beautiful river Ganges in the future. The brief 2 is about the material. I choose the material is wax. I see this video on YouTube. This is a wax art. At that moment, I discovered that wax is a magical material. The author hit the wax to melt and make his design. I also try to use wax to do my design. First, I copy the pattern. I cut it out and put the fabric. I make the color with the carry-on. Finish this pattern, I use hair dryer to heat it. This is my first experiment. In order to make the visual effect better, I used a lot of carry-on in this time. The carry-on is melt at high temperature, and the different color will fuse together. Let the melt wax flow freely. That created a lot of amazing pattern. This simile is a crazy experiment, but I got a lot of lovely pattern. Next, I want to try to put them in my fashion design. I joined some jacket and tried to put in my every pattern. I realized the thinking. I think this will be a good textile because wax and water don't mix. So I think it would be good to use this material to make a jacket or a window breaker. I will continue to study this material. I want to make it more useful. The brief 3 is about artifact. I choose study is William Morris. At the beginning, I have to go to the library to look up relevant information. William Morris is really a great designer and artist. He created many classical designs and makes them into textile. Nowadays, have many designers are also using his pattern. William Morris' work reminds me of woven fabric, so I will use the weaving technique to make my artifact. William Morris' design gave me some inspiration, so I use a different color and a different texture to make a patchwork. This is my finished artifact. When we want to make a good artifact before, we must have a good research. This is my research. This is about William Morris' work and about this work story. I research another different weaving skill. I use William's pattern to design space, and I covered the plan to 3D. This is my search phone to find the artifact. I go to the National Museum of Cardiff. Here have a lot of amazing artifacts. I want to find some information from here. I'm amazing at every artifact, especially the white couple wall. I think it's a pretty. I really like this. Because at this time, I haven't decided what kind of artifact to make. So I looked around at all the painting. Finally, I find my inspiration, William Morris. The brief course name is Seat Space and Public Place.
Formal design, we haven't got the money to expose all that now. It might happen in the future. But also the walls, there are little areas, so a little area there.
I think this is a funny course. We study with another different major student. This is a teamwork we need to finish together. This is a study of a space. We take some newspaper, glasses, glove, and another Western material to make this space, and we need thinking a space story. Our group have 6 students. Everybody have a very good idea. Here is Andrew's studio. Andrew is this course the supervisor. This course has taught me a lot of new friends because this course is about public space. But my before major is fashion design. Through this learning, I have enriched my knowledge in other fields of design, and I have a deeper understanding of some space. I believe this will be of great help to my international design course. This is my artifact about my brief floor. This is an outdoor smoking space. This space can stage 6 people inside. I use the brief Swiss skill to make this artifact. I designed this space is because in outside the smoking space is unroofed. If suddenly it's raining and people must have to leave. But building a closed room in outside is not environmental protection. So I designed a woven space. This is my artifact finished detail look.
Finally, I want to talk about my summary for this course. My interior state is the process of learning from cognition to future research. I think the most interesting things about the work study is when I research into the project. I enjoyed the process. The design showed me a lot of wonderful things. I will continue to study my subject. Thank you for your watching.